Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you're new here, and I'm sure you can tell by the title, but today's video is going to be all about my morning routine, which starts off at 6 in the morning when my alarm goes off. Sometimes I get woken up a little bit before 6 a.m. when Pickles jumps up on the bed absolutely demanding food right in that moment, or else he is going to cry at the top of his lungs. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't have Pickles to motivate me to get out of bed, I would definitely spend a lot longer in bed than just 5 or so minutes, but as you can see here, I am getting rid of the wet food that he eats at night at dinner time, and I am refilling his dry food. And yes, I know there's still food in the bowl, but because he's a cat, if he can see the bottom of the bowl, he thinks it's empty. Next up, I am going to do a little bit of kitchen cleanup while I steep my morning tea. And I know I've talked about this Smeg kettle before in my kitchen and dining room tour, but I love it. I think it's so cute. It makes me really excited to make my tea in the morning. And I typically just go for a nice green tea. I really like the taste of it, and it's got a lot of different health benefits. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let my tea cool down, and as it's cooling down, this is the time when I like to do a little bit of house cleanup and take care of my houseplants. And I know I've talked about this app like 3 videos in a row now, but if you're not familiar or if you're new here, this app is called Planta, and it's basically an app that you input the different types of plants that you have in your house, and then it gives you reminders on when you need to water them and fertilize them and mist them and repot them and all that good stuff. I find it really helpful as someone who loves plants but is just not going to take the time to write down in their calendar if a plant needs to be watered every 4 days or every 30 days. And so far, all my houseplants have been absolutely thriving since I've started using this app. I'm still waiting for that tea to cool down, so as you can see, I have quite a bit of cat toys to pick up off the floor. I normally have a very clean house, but one of the last things that I do at the end of the night is I make sure that Pickles is nice and tired so that he sleeps through the night, and part of that entails letting him chase after the 100,000 toys that we have for him, so I always have to clean those up in the morning. And I like to do other little bits of house cleaning, like as you can see here, folding blankets, putting pillows back. Like I said, the house is normally very clean because I like a very clean house, but you know how it goes. At the end of the night, you're not going to totally tidy everything up. And here, as you can see, I make sure that I make the bed every single morning. For me, if my bed isn't made, I can't really have a clear mind and a productive start to my day, and it's a lot more inviting when your bed's all scrunched up like that. So especially as someone who works from home as a content creator, I really need the bed to be made so that I'm not tempted to jump back in it or edit videos while laying in bed or do social media while laying in bed. So if you're someone who doesn't make your bed, I highly recommend it. It literally takes 2 minutes to just make everything look nice and tidy, and I promise it'll make you feel much more mentally clear and productive. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my husband's comfy slippers because I can't help it. I love them. They're so warm and comfy. And as you can see, I am watering our pretty much dead backyard. If you're new here, you won't know this, but my husband and I had to totally start from scratch on this backyard because it all died after we moved in. So I've been diligently watering it and seeding it every single day. Now that my tea is nice and cooled off, I like to go ahead and journal. And this is a habit that I only started probably like mid 2020, and it has totally changed my life. This lighter blue journal that you see here is all about my goals and my to-do list, so that's what sort of keeps me on track for the day, for the week, for the month, for the year. I find it super, super helpful. And then this journal here is my gratitude journal, where I do all things like writing down what I'm grateful for, and I even talk a little bit of manifesting in that journal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my workout, and I'm definitely a morning workout person. I find that if I try to work out in the afternoon or after work, I'm just not motivated and I don't have the energy anymore, so I always make sure that I work out in the morning, because if I don't, it's just not gonna happen. So by this time, it's typically around 7 once I've cleaned the house and drank my tea and all that good stuff. And as you can see, I'm using the Body by Blogilates app. I love Blogilates. Cassie Ho, if you're watching, I doubt it. I have been following your workouts since early 2012, I want to say, off and on. And as you can see in the app, today was all about cardio and arms. And I know some of these exercises look really, really silly, but they are so effective. As someone who used to work out twice a day and lift weights and run and all that stuff, I have not been so sore in my entire life as after doing one of Cassie Ho's hour-long Blogilates workouts, because she works like the tiny little muscles in these very strange looking movements that you probably wouldn't be able to work out on your own without doing these very weird looking movements. And I have noticed such amazing improvement in my strength, my flexibility, my posture, my confidence. The scale has looked much better, might I say. So if you are in a little bit of a workout rut, I would highly, highly recommend checking out Pilates. It doesn't have to be with Blogilates. And as you can see here, as soon as I finished my workout, Mr. Pickles decided that he needed cuddling right that second. So after working out for about an hour, I jumped in the shower, which I did not show you for obvious reasons. Then I used my Jergens Natural Glow body lotion to maintain my self-tan. And as for my morning skincare, I'm obsessed with the Ulla Henriksen Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream and the Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I just really, really love this range. It's, as the name suggests, very brightening, and it smells so good, and it really helps to wake me up in the morning and get me looking forward to doing my morning skincare routine. And I'm not going to go too in-depth here with my makeup or skincare, because I'm definitely going to do another video entirely dedicated to those things. But the most important part of any morning routine is sunscreen. So as you can see here, I'm using the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, which I really, really enjoy. I'm not sure if it's the best sunscreen on the market as far as actual sun protection, but the best sunscreen I've always heard is one that you'll actually use. So now on to my makeup. I am going to go ahead and squish my beauty blender in some water so it's nice and wet. Then I like to combine the Dior Backstage Foundation and the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. And I really like combining these two because the tinted moisturizer is a nice lightweight coverage, and the Backstage Foundation gives a more skin-like finish. And today I'm literally only running one errand and then editing this video, so I don't really need any high coverage. Then I go in with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and I just sort of spot treat literally the exact spots where I have little breakouts. It is my time of the month at the time that I'm filming this video, and I like to make my breakout coverage very, very concentrated on the actual breakout so that my whole face doesn't end up looking too cakey, because that's something that's totally happened to me in the past. And now I'm going to use my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, and I'm not a huge fan of this powder. I mean, it is a good powder, but I find the packaging a little bit juvenile, so I recently bought the Laura Mercier powder instead. But you know what? It does the job and it smells nice, so I'm almost out of it, and I'm excited to move on to the Laura Mercier powder purely because I don't want to look like I have 16-year-old girl's makeup. Now moving on to my eyebrows, I like to use the Benefit Brow Pencil and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Gel. And as you can see, I very carefully draw on each eyebrow, sort of hair by hair, and I'm in the middle of growing out my eyebrows right now, so if they look a little bit crazy, that's why. I'm having a hard time sort of shaping them. I do have a microblading appointment coming up soon, so hopefully the experts can help me out. As for mascara, I'm currently using this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. It's just a free sample I got from Sephora. I'm not particularly attached to it, but it does the job, and I'm blessed with really long eyelashes already, so I feel lucky that I can kind of use whatever mascara I want. Then I go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I wouldn't normally use a setting spray for such a light makeup, but when you're wearing a mask, you just don't want it to rub off on anything. And then this little peach lip balm is just a fun little thing that I picked up from Ulta like probably a year ago. It's from the brand Tony Moly, which I believe is a Korean skincare brand, and I like this lip balm because it's kind of part lip balm, part gloss, so it makes me feel a little bit more done up. Now it is my favorite time of the day, and that is to pick out my outfit. And I wasn't sure what I should wear because typically I wouldn't really wear anything that special, but because I'm filming this video, I wanted to bust out something kind of fun. So here is my Feelings sweatshirt that I really enjoy, and just some light wash jeans from Revice Denim. And then I went ahead with my tried and true trusty Adidas Superstars and my little pretty little thing pouch bag that is a dupe of the Bottega Veneta bag. And here's the final outfit. It's very chill for literally one errand and then editing YouTube videos. Just popped in some pearl earrings, going very light on the accessories today. And then I went ahead and sprayed my Miss Dior perfume that I really love to wear in the spring. And that is the final touch on this outfit. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe down below if you liked it, and go ahead and follow me over on my Instagram at Caitlin Mahina, where I post lots of fashion content. Bye for now.